B&E Nation, we back with another video.
I want that hold you down till you can't breathe type of love. That B&E type of love. When I hold you close, you know I never leave.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl E. Bobby is not in this video. He in the house, but he not in this video because he a lazy bum. But as y'all read by the title, we're about to just jump straight into it. This is another cooking video. I already have these peeled. This is for some homemade mashed potatoes, and yes, my hands are clean while I'm touching these. And some pork chops. I already cleaned them and washed them off. With also some green beans, some Velveeta shells, macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna make some cornbread. And yeah, we finna go ahead and cook this lovely dinner. My sister is up here for the weekend. She leaves tomorrow though. She's knocked the fuck out. She is knocked out. And then we got this bum right here who don't want to help me in the kitchen.
Yes, I do.
Nah.
I'm coming every time I die.
He don't want to help me in the kitchen, so like I said, we just finna jump straight into it, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm about to go ahead and dice up these potatoes. Okay, y'all, so what I'm doing now is cleaning the potatoes, because as y'all can see, that water is nasty. So you want to just rinse them a few times with some water. You can either throw some vinegar in there to help clean it. But yeah, just rinse them a few times until your water is clear. So now that this is here, we're going to go ahead and put some salt in the water, and then we're going to put a lid on it and just let it boil. So with me, what I like to do is go ahead and prep everything before I actually start cooking, if that makes sense. So the only thing that's actually starting to cook right now is the potatoes, and that's just because that takes a little bit longer than everything else, because you have to boil it first to get them soft and then mash them up because they're homemade, and season it, and yeah, so whatever. So now we're gonna go ahead and start mixing up. Anyway, now we're gonna go ahead and start mixing up the cornbread mix, just so that everything is prepped and ready to just go ahead and start cooking. And that's gonna be cooked in this pan with these little cornbread muffin things. He made me look so tiny.
Yeah, after we finish doing that, we're gonna do this, all this and that. Preheat the oven to 730. What you want this on? Preheat it.
I'm not putting these in there yet.
Oh.
So with cornbread, it tells you how much water in there and how many eggs to use. So use 1 egg and you use 1/3 cups of milk. I said water. 1/3 cups of milk. But I also put sugar in mine. I'll be using this to make the milk. And then just a regular fork to go ahead and mix it up first, and then we'll add the sugar in. And I'm going to add another cap full of milk. and we gonna set this to the side. Boom. So this is prep. We're not gonna start it yet. We don't want it to be cold, but that's prep. The potatoes are boiling. They're going. Like I just showed y'all, the cornbread is prepped. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and start seasoning these. Oh, and let me show y'all. So y'all see these holes that I cut in the middle of the pork chops? If you did not know, you are supposed to slit a hole in the middle of your pork chops just like this, because if not, they will fold when you start to cook them. So we're gonna go ahead and season these. I'm gonna go ahead and get the seasonings out and show y'all how I season it. So this plate right here is already seasoned with everything that I'm gonna be seasoning the pork chops with, so that when I lay this down, I'm just go ahead and show you when I lay this down, the other side of this is already seasoned. So I just laid 2 down. And also, this is the flour. This flour is already seasoned with everything that I'm gonna season this meat with. This flour is seasoned with as well. So I'm gonna go in order and show y'all everything. First is this. Focus. Why I don't want to focus. Okay. First is this meat tenderizer. And you just gonna sprinkle lightly on both pieces. Now I can season 2 at a time because I got the smaller ones this time. I hope y'all can see that. Then we're gonna go in with some garlic and pepper. Freaking focus, man. With some garlic and pepper. Some adobo all-purpose seasoning. Ooh, whatever. Some paprika. Some onion powder, and this really comes in clutch because I hate onions. So this seasoning is good for all you people who hate onions. Seasoned salt. Don't put too much of this. It's gonna be real salty if you do. Some complete seasoning. Some chili powder. Oh, I put too much on that one. That one will go to Bobby because he likes spicy stuff. Some garlic powder. Some ground black pepper. Some Cajun seasoning. Then some garlic and herbs all-purpose seasoning. Voila. So next what I'm gonna do is place the next 2 right on top. That way this side right here, see, now this side is seasoning. So you place it right on top of that. You can mush it down so that that seasoning can get on it. And then you're just gonna repeat that process again with the next 2 pieces of meat. Go back in with the season and start over in that line again. Now you don't have to use the seasons that I use. You can use whatever you want. But this is the seasonings that I use. These are the seasonings I use. We'll be using vegetable oil in a skillet that's deep enough. Fill it enough, well, deep enough to where you can fry. You can fry the pork chops. We do have some more, so we'll use this. And that right there should be enough. So we're gonna heat this up. The front, we'll put it on 7, between 7 and 8. We're gonna let that heat up, and then from there, all we're gonna do is just place them in there, 2 at a time, since they're small enough. And let them cook, let them fry. You wanna keep it on for about 2 minutes on each side. and then flip. There you want to keep going until they're brown enough, golden enough. Okay, the grease is hot now. So I have 2 of these. The red one I'm going to be using to pick up the raw meat and to place in the bag of flour, like I told y'all. Place that in there, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just put 2 in at a time. Now I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Put 3 pieces of meat in the bag of flour, and then this is going to be to flip them when they're in the grease, because you are never supposed to touch something, use a utensil on raw meat and cooked meat. Yeah, that's just nasty. So then you want to go ahead and close this up. Make sure it's closed. And then just give it a good old shake. We're going to take it and just lay it in there. See? Just like that. Now I'm going to add the other piece right here. And then, yeah, now that I showed y'all how to do it and what I'm going to do, I will see y'all once everything is done. Okay, y'all, this is halfway done. I started that and I started that in the oven. It's preheated. And there go my Aunt Tiffany and my Uncle Sean. And I'm pretty sure that's my cousin, but I just met him. So, my cousin Josiah. So, we're going to finish this food. Finish making this food. Then I'm going to come back to y'all when everything is done and show y'all the final product. Alright, y'all, the cornbread, everything is done. Here's the cornbread, the pork chops. Some of them burnt because I had to go answer that heifer phone. Got the macaroni and cheese, the homemade mashed potatoes, and some green beans. And she's gonna tell us how it tastes after she done making her plate. Okay. Cornbread, 1 out of 10. It's good. You gotta finish tasting. She told some that bitch is good.
Utensils. Hey, I'm finna get another one, bro.
Another cornbread? That's not good, ain't it? Alright, stay right here now. Taste the rest. Green beans. Good.
That's good, but I ain't had no green beans in a long time with that. I ain't have that Italian stuff.
That Floyd be putting in there? I don't like that stuff.
I do. But
you do?
Good. I read these. Those get attention.
That mac and cheese.
I haven't seen him in a couple months, but I talked to him already.
Can't never go wrong with Velveeta.
Right, Velveeta always good. That's that homemade mashed, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that pork chop.
Them real good. Oh, I just love that.
Alright, y'all, as y'all can see it here first in live, it's delicious.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Give y'all one more last look. Homemade. And everything is done. Even though this little raggedy heifer did not help me cook nothing and only came in the video like once or twice, he gonna help us take the video out, y'all, okay?
Sure is.
So make sure y'all smash the like button, comment down below, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. We are on the road to
3 mil.
to
500.
500 subscribers. Hurry up and get us there. We are almost at our midway point to monetization, to be monetized. But yeah, we just gonna
Monetization.
shut up. We gotta take this video out your door, man. All right, B&E Nation,
Catch y'all tomorrow.
or the day after that. Peace out, gang.
I want that real love, that type of love that if we ride it, you gon' kill love. I want that Bobby Evelyn, I want that Bills love. So I ain't never really feel love. When I met you, it feel like everything done healed up.